All right, folks, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog. How fast really is the Demon 170? And is a 5.7 RT faster than a Demon? Let's talk about it. Nail that intro. All right, folks, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog. Let's talk about the Demon 170. And really, this is more about top speed than anything else. So that's what we're talking about. Two folks have already done pretty good videos on this. One is Demon 170 and the other one is Racer X. Both of their channels are linked down below. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show a couple clips from each of their videos, and then we're going to come back and we're going to talk about it and break it down a little bit, give you my perspective, what I think, and, you know, ask you the question, would you buy a Demon 170 now knowing that you can't go faster than 149 miles an hour? So let's roll those clips now.
And they told me, you know, there's a governor on the car for 149 miles an hour. What the hell? When I do the airstrip attack in my regular Hellcat, I go 149 miles an hour. Advertises going to go 215. That only, you know, well, we don't recommend you take the limiter off because you go 149. Like, now we know why. Because if you harden the drive shaft and it's too heavy, have you ever seen what happens to a dragster after the drive shaft comes through the floor? It kills people. All I know is I gave up a 73 Dodge Challenger Rally 340 as a down payment. Then, and I also gave up the MSRP for the C8Z06, and then I traded in a Shelby GT350, which was a numbered car also. Man, the thunder's getting really intense here, because even the world feels my pain right now as a car guy, because I gave up everything for this car. I can't do it. I can't do it with you guys no more. Dodge, y'all are dead to me. Dead to me.
As I mentioned before, I've been getting all sorts of messages asking me to go to Dodge and validate the true top speed of the Demon 170, because there's a lot of speculation flying around out there. And what many of you told me was they're saying the Demon is governed to 149 mile an hour. Well, that makes no sense whatsoever. Obviously, Dodge has already told us in the quarter mile, this thing runs an 8.9 at 151 mile an hour, buddy. And of course, they were kind enough to respond. It left me a little bit confused. So I've actually got my computer pulled open right here. I'm gonna put it up on the screen so you guys can read exactly what they said. And essentially what was asked was, what is the top speed of the Demon 170? And does it change in drag mode? And their response was, after I went to Dodge and asked them to kind of expand on what they meant by briefly over 149 mile an hour, they actually sent me a pretty long response. So I've got it right here. I'm gonna go ahead and read the whole thing for you so you know exactly what they said word for word. And they said, as we've told anyone who has asked about events like the Texas Mile, the Demon 170 was not engineered for that type of performance. The 2023 Challenger SRT Hellcat Redeye wide body was optimized for events like the Texas Mile and is the fastest mass-produced muscle car with a top speed of 203 mile an hour. So they're basically telling you right now, the Redeye is faster than the Demon 170. Obviously, there's a big difference between faster and quicker. And they go on to talk about that. The SRT Demon 170 is the quickest with a 0 to 60 of 1.66 seconds and was engineered for the opposite type of performance achievement. You would not be able to attempt to go 200 mile an hour in the Demon 170 without making major modifications that are not advised. The Demon 170 is purpose-built for quarter-mile performance. In bold, the engine, driveline, tires, everything was designed for that specific type of performance. And they actually go on.
So you can obviously see the Demon 170, he is highly upset from this news from Dodge. Being that it was put out before that the Demon top end speed was 215 miles an hour. Now it's coming out that that is not true. Now, where everyone is getting that 215 miles an hour from is straight from Dodge's website, from an article on their website, which is no longer up there, by the way. That's been taken down, where it specifically stated, and you saw it in the clips, it specifically stated the Demon top speed is 215 miles an hour. Now, where this all came about is there were a few folks, I believe they were in Texas, that were wanting to do the Texas Mile. And they reached out to their Dodge concierge, the Demon 170 concierge, and asked them, you know, what about doing a Texas Mile to try and go as fast as possible? Well, there was some hemming and hawing. Dodge was dodging those questions until they actually had to eventually answer the question. And Racer X seemed to be the first one to actually get the answer. Demon 170 got an answer from his concierge finally as well. And the bottom line is Dodge has limited the Demon 170 to 149 miles an hour. Now you're all going to say, hey, well, it does 151 and some change, or 152 in the quarter mile. So if you go back and look, Racer X talks about that too a little bit. It states that it can go over 149 miles an hour, but for brief periods of time, not for the long haul. So technically speaking, from Dodge, this is their answer, not mine, not Racer X's, not Demon 170s. This is Dodge's answer, is that the car is limited to 149 and in short spurts can go over that. And that's how they get to 151 in the quarter mile. First, let's talk about fast versus quick. And I'm paraphrasing a little bit from Dodge. This is what I'm gathering from Dodge. Fast, top end speed. Quick, quarter mile time. Speed regardless, quarter mile time. So what Dodge is saying, the Demon 170 is strictly focused quarter mile track car. And that's it. Specifically designed for that. And we all know that. It was definitely designed to be a quarter mile car. But you have these other folks, again, wanting to go as fast as possible and have these Demon 170s thinking they could go 215 miles an hour when now they really can't because the car is limited. And they highly suggest not adjusting that limiter due to some of the components in the car are hardened, the tires, and there's some other reasons Dodge gives that why they limited it to 149 miles an hour. So there you go, folks. Now you have Demon 170 current owners and you have Demon 170 possible future owners debating on, hey, do I really want this car anymore? My thoughts, I'm a quarter mile guy. I'd be happy with the Demon 170. I'd be happy with the Demon 170 because that's what I do, right? I'm a quarter mile drag racer. These other folks, like I said, they were looking for that 1 mile and going as fast as possible. And it's just not going to happen with the Demon 170. So now it's like, what do we do with these Demon 170s? Love to hear your thoughts, your comments. Please comment below what you guys think. And we'll see. This is again, another stab at the brand Dodge as a whole and why cars aren't selling, right? It's just this wishy-washy stuff that's not only coming out of their dealerships, now it's coming out of corporate as well. So what do you do? I don't know, but if it was me, I'd keep the Demon because I'm a quarter mile racer. Racer X is probably going to keep his because he's a quarter mile racer. Now, if he's going to race it that much, I don't know. We'll see, but there you go, folks. RT 5.7 is faster than a Demon because the 5.7 RT is rated for 155 miles an hour. You can go, technically, you can go faster, not quicker, faster in a 5.7 RT than you can a Demon 170. Go look it up. It's out there. And that's not even talking about Scat Packs, Hellcats, Redeyes, Super Stocks. Redeye is 203 miles an hour. So you can go almost 50 miles an hour faster in a stock Redeye than you can a Demon 170. You know, for those, you know, 1 mile folks, that kind of befuddles them. It's like, what do we do now? But, you know, do you trade your Demon in on a Redeye so you can go over 200 miles an hour? That's the only way you're going to do it in a Dodge product, is to go from the Demon 170 back to a Redeye or a Super Stock to go faster than 200 miles an hour. So there you go, folks. Let me know what you think in the comments. And yeah, I don't know what to do for the folks that are looking to go that fast. But that's going to do it for this one, folks. If you're stopping in for the first time, please check out the rest of the channel. If you like what's going on with the rest of the channel, please do me them few things. Like, subscribe, smash the bell, shoot me a comment, share it in your social media. I'll definitely appreciate it. Shake and Bake will definitely appreciate it. That's it for this one, folks. Until next time, adios.